Hello, friends. Welcome. Linda's not here, so it's just me today. But I'm really excited because Christmas is coming, and it is the most wonderful time of the year. I'm a Christmas junkie, and pretty much as soon as Halloween is over, we move into Christmas season. So I know some of you are with me on that, and some of you can't stand the thought of that, and that's fine, that's fair. But what I want to do today is we're going to help you save some money, and really I want to help you save hundreds of dollars with some of my favorite tools and strategies that I use to save money on Christmas shopping. And so let's just kind of dive in and go through some of these. So I want to talk about 6 different things. And the first one I want to talk about is a tool that if you've been around, you've been in the SeedTime family for a year or more, you've probably heard me talk about it. But it's a tool that we've used for literally 13 years called Rakuten. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen just so you can see. This up here. There we go. So it's this website right here. They have an app. And anyway, the bottom line is the way that it works is you come to this website and you click on whatever website you're going to go buy from. So if you want to go to Madewell, get some H&M to get some Nike to buy shoes, or to Gap or Adidas or whatever, all you do is click the link over here. And then they give you a percentage cash back. It's completely free to use. There's no catch. It's just literally the hardest thing about it is just remembering, oh, I'm shopping. I need to go there and click the button first. And the question that always comes up is, well, why would they do that? Like, that seems too good to be true. Well, essentially, Rakuten has orchestrated deals with each one of these companies that if they send people over to Nike, Nike's like, hey, we'll give you a kickback for sending people over. And it's literally that simple. So I'll show you a little bit more detail of how that works in a second, but I have been getting checks every 3 months. They send checks out every 3 months for literally like 12 or 13 years now from them for doing this. And again, like, some of the cashback percentages are really small, like 1% or 2%. And that's not going to move the needle considerably. But if you're buying Nike shoes for Christmas for some of your kids and it's 10% cash back, and you spend $200 or $300 on shoes, that's $20 or $30 just right there. And so it can really begin to add up. They have I've seen some as high as 40% for certain products as well. But there's over 2,500 stores on here last I checked. And they also, fun fact, have a $40 sign-up bonus. About this time every year, they roll out this $40 sign-up bonus. So that's worth checking out. We'll have a link in the description down below. And you do need to use our link to get it. And it's not just, yes, we both get a bonus for doing this, but that's not the only reason. Like, I don't really care that much. It's just that if you go to the homepage of the website, it won't give you that $40. It'll give you a lower amount, which I think is only $10. So bottom line, the link will be down below if you want to check that out. So that's the first tool that, again, has saved us many, many hundreds of dollars and really thousands of dollars since we've been using it. The next thing I want to talk about is this app right here or it's not really an app. I guess it might have an app, but it's called CamelCamel. So you might have heard about this, but this website is an Amazon price tracker. Okay. And so what this will do, like, we just bought a Blackstone grill, or griddle, I guess it was called. So if you come over to Blackstone, we'll just search for Blackstone. Okay. And so you can come in here and search for any product that you're interested in using or going to get. Okay, so if you're like, all right, I'm going to give my husband this Blackstone griddle. It's like, that's what Linda could have done for me. Come over here, find the actual item you're looking for. And then once you get here, you can scroll down and see the price history of this item on Amazon, because Amazon is changing their prices all the time. Okay, and so you can come over here and see exactly what the price was in the past, what it is currently, and where you are. And so it just gives you some information on how you might want to shop. So we know the Black Friday season is coming up, and oftentimes that's when the best deals are, okay? And so we can look back in here and look at last Black Friday. This thing dropped down to about $250, okay? The current price on it right now is $329 on Amazon. But last Black Friday, it went down to about $250, okay? So just right there gives you some information that, okay, if I'm going to buy that, maybe just wait till Black Friday, because then you can check on Amazon and see what it's doing. Now, the other thing you can do here is you can create a price watch. So on Amazon, you can click this thing, and then tell them what desired price you want to pay for it. So if we know it came down to, like, and they even give you information here. So they're saying a really good deal is $255. So we could select this, put our email in, and they will email us whenever it comes to that point. So you don't have to keep coming back to this website all the time. So it's a beautiful way. If you can just have some patience, you can get a much better deal by doing this and save a lot of money on really a lot of different things that you're buying, pretty much anything on Amazon. So really, really cool tool. I'm not sure if they have an actual app yet, but again, down here it tells you where, like, so in this case, it's Amazon where you're buying it, the lowest price it has ever been, which is $243, the highest ever, $443, and then the current price. So it's just a lot of great information, especially for some of the more expensive things you might be buying. So that's a tool I absolutely love and that I've been using a while. Another one that I look at sometimes is this website called slickdeals.net, and they've been around forever. And so a lot of times if I'm buying, if I want to buy like a MacBook or something somewhat fairly expensive, like maybe even like, let's just say like 65-inch TV. 65, where's the inch thing at? TV. And what they'll do is it's kind of like a forum where people post the best deals that they're finding. And so I can come in here and see all these different posts that have been made about 65-inch TVs. And I can see these deals that are here. So there's this one at Best Buy that's on sale for $400. It's normally $600. Okay. Yeah, like, and that seems to be one of the cheapest ones. Looks like Target has one for $330. And so point is, if you know what you want, and you can be specific about it, you can come in here and search and do this. And I've done this with MacBooks or, you know, Apple products sometimes. You can do this with any kind of computer or electronics. I mean, really, they have tons of stuff on here. But I've done this in the past with computers specifically and been able to save hundreds of dollars just because there was some website that was selling at a much cheaper price. So that's something to keep in your arsenal as well as you were shopping this year. And then another one that's fun is Honey, okay? And PayPal actually bought this app. This is an app that's been around a while. I've used it for a long, long time. PayPal bought it maybe a couple years ago. And essentially what this app is doing is they go out, scour the internet for coupon codes, okay? So remember the old days where you had to go to a, what was it, Retail Me Not, or some of these like coupon sites, and search for coupon codes, or you had to Google coupon codes. It's like this site is doing all that for you. So let's just go to, Gap. I have Gap pulled up. So let's go here and let's just find something here. We'll go men. See what we can find. What should I get? Sorry, I don't know what this is. We're gonna find a coat or something. See if we can find something. Okay, wool top coat. That looks nice. Dress up for Christmas. Okay, so this thing is already on sale, so I don't know if this will work, but I'm just gonna add it to my bag and see. I guess I need to pick a size. Do medium. And so I'm doing this live, so I don't know if this is gonna pull in any coupon codes for us, but since it's already on sale, but let's just see. Okay. All right, so I come over here, and then if it works right, the Honey app, okay, so right here it says the Honey browser extension, and if you're listening to this podcast, you can watch it on YouTube or just imagine what's happening here, but there's a browser extension that Honey has that you can add onto Chrome, and again, all of these things we're talking about are free. Okay, and so you can click here, and it says, oh, we already found this coupon code and applied it to your thing. Now, in this case, there's another coupon code, it looks like, let's see. And it'll search for coupons and then just automatically add them to the thing and then drop the price off of that for you, which is really, really, really nice, right? It does all the work for you. So that's pretty cool. And so let's see what we got here. Yep, okay, so yeah. So you're saying we're saving $12 on this because it just found the coupon code for us. So that's great. So the original was gonna be $124 and now it just dropped it $12 just because it went and found a coupon code. Now, here's the cool thing. Remember how I mentioned Rakuten early on? So you can do both of these at the same time. So if I go over to Rakuten, and let's see, they have 10% off at Gap. So I can do 10% off here at Rakuten, get that by clicking over, and then add that coupon code on top of that. So that's what's cool, is that you can actually stack these things and save even more money doing that. So hopefully you're finding this valuable. Hopefully some of you are listening to this and you're like, oh man, I'm gonna save a lot of money on Christmas this year. All right, so What else do I want to talk about here? So the next thing I want to talk about, which is not a app per se, but I would just be leaving out one of the most important things we've done, which is our real money method course. So this course that we created, when did we do this? Like 5 or 6 years ago. This method, this non-traditional approach to managing our money and budgeting and all that stuff that we have done, has by far been the biggest single way that we have prevented from going into debt for our Christmas shopping. Because I don't know about you, but I used to have a lot of these Christmases where it's like all the presents keep coming. It's like one after another and after another after another. And it's like, oh, I got to buy him something, got to buy her something, got to buy that, or we got to go to this. And all that money just starts flying out real fast. And then you get to January and it's like you get a real big credit card bill. Well, this approach has been the one thing that ever since we started it, we have never gone into debt from Christmas. And it's because it allows you to manage your money in a way where there's just no cheating involved. And so it's just worked really, really well for us. So anyway, you can find out more about that. We'll have links to all of these things down in the description if you want to check them out. But yeah, if you are struggling with going into debt after Christmas each year, if that's a thing, check this out. This will be helpful for you. And then the last thing I want to mention, which I kind of already hinted at, is be strategic in November specifically. Like, this is the time of year when you are going to find the absolute best deals, okay? Between Amazon and all the other retailers and Black Friday, which obviously we all know Black Friday is no longer tied to a day and then extended to a week, and now it's kind of like a month, and who knows? But the point is, this is when the best deals are. So A, don't wait till December 24th. That's not when the best deals are. And B, just be aware, be paying attention, be using CamelCamel. That's a weird name, isn't it? Be using that, be using these tools. And if you combine that with just being strategic about, and for me personally, like, I'm not going to buy much until after at least Black Friday week, because that week is when you really start seeing a lot of discounts, a lot of deals. And so we have a couple things that we're going to buy as gifts, but also things that's like we kind of want to buy for the family. And I'm going to be shopping that week, because that's just when the best deals are. And so you probably already know that, but just a little gentle reminder for you. So anyway, so hopefully this will save you some money. Send it to somebody who would enjoy saving some money on Christmas this year. And hope you're having a fantastic day. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Adios.